there's an emotional block there. Now that emotion is, I like to call resistance. And that resistance is like a wall that's between you and the action you need to take to get to your goal. So but no one has ever taught us how to process these emotions, how to clear these emotions. So most of our lives, we will avoid those emotions. But the problem with that, by avoiding the emotion or suppressing it and stuffing it down, the problem with that is we're also avoiding the path to our goal, the action we need to take to get there. And that's where you get into procrastination, or you get into overthinking, and you get into perfectionism, where you're tweaking your website, for months, years, and you won't even do a social media post. So now your business idea, now the progress you want to make, it's stifled, it's slowed down. And we've all heard the advice, just take action. And that is great advice. But I think a lot of that advice comes from unconsciously competent people. They have somehow discovered at a young age, or I don't know, sometime in their life, how to manage their emotion enough to take the action. They've come up with a strategy to force themselves to do it. And that's how they're able to just take action. But if you were to ask them, how do you just take action? They may not be able to explain the mental mechanics that they're doing in their head to take that action. So just take action is the thing to do, but there are a couple of things you have to do before you take the action. So you might have your idea, your business idea, and then you run up against some resistance. That's when you have to do the mindset work. And you don't want to get stuck doing the mindset work. I know I've done this myself. We'll get so into the mindset work. It's so fun and having all these epiphanies, but you have to remember the purpose of doing the mindset work. And the purpose of doing the mindset work is to take the action to reach the goal. So just doing the mindset work and making that your hobby or your side thing is it's still another way of stifling your progress. It's another way resistance sneaks in there and holds you back. Resistance will do everything it can to stop you from taking action. It will make you look like you're learning, like you're preparing, like you're planning, like you're just getting things ready, like you're making things perfect, but never taking the action. So the action is terrifying. The action is the hardest thing to do sometimes.